Let's start again with the question, the difference between East and West Coast style. Just repeat what you said and continue then.
West Coast is a little behind compared to the East Coast. New York is New York. City is so nice they named it twice and never sleeps, and every day is a constant, progression. So they create styles. The planet really always New York, New York, New York, New York. So that with their style, other people feed off their style. They bring like extra large, it's from New York. Subway is from New York. So many styles are from New York. Stutzi was from New York. Agnes B was from New York. There's a lot of styles that came from New York that people are wearing now. Even house music came from New York. Rap came from New York. Graffiti came from New York. Everything basically comes from over there, but they use it for a tool to make money and then let other countries take over and they branch off of it. Now, I am wearing a Doc Martin style camouflage jacket, as you can see, Indian silk, don't touch it, just look at it. And this is a camouflage jacket, meaning camouflage as in war. Like a lot of the guys in New York that are on the corner selling drugs and everything in the winter, they camouflage down because they live in a concrete jungle. So for them, it's like camouflaging from the police, wearing the guns and wearing the camouflage uniforms. Now, the reason I wore the camouflage at the beginning of this interview, because my statement out there is to let you know information about all kind of cultures, but at the same time throwing the word war out there to a certain individual named Delta that I wish to battle anytime, anywhere, any place. So I am ready in uniform to do this, That's why I wear the camouflage jacket, because it's just a statement, just like we were saying about fashion statements. This is my fashion statement. I don't like this jacket at all. I don't even wear this fucking jacket. I can't stand this jacket, even though it's Doc Martin, but it has camouflage on it, and I haven't seen nobody wearing it, so I wear it. So that's another thing. When I do wear a lot of clothes from known brands, I always go deep into their stock and go, where's your stuff from last year? Where's the stuff that you started with? Like the shirt, they don't make it no more. Good, give it to me. But Delta, that's not what's in style. I want it, because I'll put paint on it or change it, and it'll be my style, So for me, the camouflage indicates that I'm very pissed off and that there's only one Delta. He can't battle me, but I wish he would, just to show Europe that this is the real deal, the real McCoy, that he's nothing but a toy and a fake. And I have no problems with it. I could lay back and do a burner with my dick if I really want to, I mean, there's no way that I haven't progressed in style, because what he's doing now, I did in 1984. What he did in 1987, I'm doing in 1990. What he's doing now, I used to do in last year, So his style is still to catch up. But don't sleep on the sleeper, because the sleeper always wakes up. And it's a real bad, rude awakening. And now it's time. I tried to make some money to go to Paris in 1993, because I only had $3,000, and my cousin, well-known drug dealer, what I'll mention his name, and said, Delta, take this and bring it over there. What's in here? Don't worry, I'll give you your $5,000. Okay, I get caught. They incarcerate me for the cause of me leaving America to go paint in Paris, because all the people that I taught how to paint and paint it with are there making money. When I was going there, they were scared of death. That's why I needed more money, because I was coming. They wouldn't put me up to stay nowhere. All the ones that I taught wouldn't pick up the phone. I was in New York getting my passport renewed and my plane ticket. I was supposed to stay with somebody that I pieced with, and it's like, no, I'm not here. I'm not available. Please leave a message. I'll call you. Don't call me. So that's when I needed more money to buy my own flat, represent my own self, pay for everything myself, because in the art world, this is very important. In the art world, you can't let the people seem to them that you need to sell art. You have to say, like, I'm not selling nothing. This is $1 trillion painting. I don't care if you buy it or not. So that was my mission, to go there financially secured, house secure, clothing, food, whatever, and art supplies. When I did represent my art, it's like, you're gonna pay money for this. And that was that. But I got caught. I spent some time behind bars, which was real fucked up. But now everything's behind me. I took a wrong path, didn't think straight, and got arrested. And now I'm here. And everybody thinks that my occupation was being locked up. No, I was painting in jail. I painted out of jail, and now I'm painting now. So my word is that I'm ready for any challenges or any whatever, which is not really no challenges. It's just one in particular person, which spells war. And they know what I mean, because graffiti writers, so-called, always are battling. And I will battle all of them because I love it, you know. I need the attention now anyway, you know what I mean? I've been out the system for so long. Yeah, I'm spoiled. I need attention. Film me, interview me, take magazine pictures, get my shit out there, for they could know I am still alive and I will never stop painting.
Great.
And the reason why I painted myself blue is for they won't recognize my face.
Maybe one more question before I come to your face, and you can talk about that. Just one question that kept crossing my mind when we were talking way back at the beginning of the interview about the 70s, and then everything was more mellow and relaxed, and then it changed. You told me the reasons why, and you told me also how the style changed. You were wearing hoods, for example. Could you tell me who were the actual trendsetters who first wore this? Artists maybe, or musicians?
Subway riders. Subway riders wore shell-top Adidas before Run DMC even made it famous. Wore leather blazers. Out of what reasons? Because it was the economy. It was the right price to buy. You know, we couldn't afford no other shoes to wear. You know, Pumas, Adidas and Pumas. We go to Harlem and buy these things. You know, we couldn't go downtown and buy Bally's and you know, known brand shoes. We would go buy Adidas. And it was the 3 stripes. And basically Adidas means all day I dream about sex in the ghetto. So that was our thing, you know, that was our culture. And the hoodies were always to disguise ourselves after we finish a piece or come out the tunnel, you know, look like transients, you know, like, oh, we don't even want to fuck with this guy, you know, leave him alone. Meanwhile, we're hiding from the police, from other graffiti writers. It got to the point where everybody started using a hoodie, you know, just to be down. And plus, in the nighttime, you get cold, you put a hoodie on. It gets real cold, you put on the top, and you're cool. For us, it was for a reason, a purpose to wear that. And the shell tops were just, you know, we used to run a lot in the trains. And for me to wear these sneakers on the trains, I would get my toes fucked up. The shell top covers your toes. It would have to be some type of real hardcore nail or glass to really go through there and fuck you up. And they were rubber. When we would touch the third rail, we never got electrocuted. I go there with shoes, I fry to death. There was some times where I would hit the third rail and just a little shock would come. And there's a writer that's in Europe now named Sharp will tell you, every time we piece, once in a while, we hit it, I've heard him scream. And I grab him and he goes, fuck, I just touched the third rail. And I'm like, you okay? He's like, yeah. There's some guys that used to take leaks, peeing, and die. This shit go up. There cops that used to come with their dogs looking for us to smell us. The dog would stop for a minute, chill, let me take a leak. It's dead. Cop would get more mad. We gonna find you motherfuckers now. We be gone. Our lives were in the subway system. We would be black and dirty, but our reason for getting black and real filthy and dirty was for not to get caught by the system. Because if we get caught, it's a shame to go to jail for expressing your art. Even though we're breaking in, even though we're doing it on private property, you guys don't want to let us in galleries, we got our own gallery. And it's in the script. It's the most exciting, the adrenaline of it all that I think about it now is real scary. How we used to get into certain yards, we used to just sit there where everybody get out and hide in the conductor's booth. And the train would be going like 30 miles an hour into the yard. And we would have to open the conductor's door, call everybody, jump off the train like fucking Western days, and fall into the yard, and we're there. The question is how you get out of the yard. That was it.
Oh.
Would you like to know?
Yeah.
We either scale walls. Some of us would swim. We did a lot of things, man, just to get our fucking fame on a train. We would swim across the fucking Hudson River. You know, some dudes would die. There's many guys that have died in the yard, getting hit by trains, you know, falling in big holes. There's one yard called the Ghost Yard, where there are many, many souls in there that used to ride on trains that have died in the trains just to peace because they can't find a way out. See, before I used to go into the trains, I was a real chicken of getting arrested. I was scared of death. Every time I pieced until I started going alone, I would have 3 people over there, 4 people over here. I bring the wino from Harlem over there. I bring the junkie from over there, give him a couple of bucks, just look out for me, man. And I'm doing my piece. And the funny thing is, every time with peace, I was a nervous wreck. I would start painting and then I stop. What was that? I was getting painted. Who's that? What's that rat doing there? Get the rat out of here. You know, it was just fucking a nightmare. And I think about it, times where trains just miss me. And it scares the shit out of me. And the funny things, I will never take that back. If I had the chance to do it all again, I'd do it again. Because it was fun, you know? It was something to do. It was like an amusement to me to go into the subways and break in, do my art, break out, go to Yankee Stadium with my camera, the train come by, D, there it comes, there it comes, there it comes. How you know? Because I wrote my name on the other side. Go over there, pull the lever, emergency brake, I run up, take the pictures, and we chill. That was the lifestyle. It will never happen again, you know? That's why I say graffiti, subway art is dead. There's no way it'll ever come back ever again. There's one piece I did in Vienna, Austria, where they commissioned us to go there in a town called Wiener. I went there, they paid us money, got police to be in back of us with guns and said, you only paint these 2 cars, we'll give you 7 G's. I'm fucking laughing my ass off, smoking hash in front of them, cursing at them, taking advantage of everything, getting paid, doing so-called destruction, as they call it, on their train, but they appreciated it. It went through the whole city of Vienna. They loved it. We went to Rome, the San for Valentino on the steps, went to the Fiat company, painted for them. That was all in 1 year. I did all that. When I left Rome, I was crying. And they said, why are you leaving? Why are you crying? Because I don't want to go back to Harlem, man, to chill on my fire escape when I'm over here near the Coliseum. I don't want to go over there. Well, how much money you got? I don't have enough. Well, you have to go. I left. And since then on, I've been taking trips here and there. The only trip I've taken that's very far was to upstate, which was no good. But I went to paint anyway. So that's the history of it all in one nutshell.
So now we could maybe come to your head and to the painting.
It's just to cover who I am, really, and to disguise myself. Really little joke to all the European graffiti writers that put paper bags on their head and handkerchiefs and all that. I painted myself blue. Really, this is my art. This is who I am. So what it is me coming out of a canvas. One of my characters itself talking to you as a performance art, you know. And there are a lot of jealous artists out there that will see me, you know, or label me, or either try to fuck with me. And I don't have time for it, you know. I really don't. All I have time for is to paint. So I paint myself just to disguise myself, just in case they do see me somewhere. They will know who it really is, you know. I mean, for the other Delta, they'll definitely know somebody different because he does not paint himself blue. I don't think he's gotten to that level of thought yet, which is too advanced for him, you know. So I paint myself blue as a god from style. That's who I'm basically trying to portray myself as, a god from style, which is there are many gods of gods in the subways and kings of kings and lords of lords. I passed the stage of being a king already on the train because I took over 2 lines. So for me to keep saying, yeah, I'm the king of graffiti, I'm the king of this, that's dead. Now I've evolved it, show more maturity in my art, and now it's one of the gods of style, you know. God could be a label of many things, you know. You're God, he's God, whatever. You're God of your glasses, you're God of your hat, whatever. God of the camera. So I am the God of style, and that's why I painted it blue. This blue. No other blue. It's iridescent blue. That's basically why I do it. And for the record, my name is Crimson Mission Delta 2. Kings Arrive, second to none. Leader of one of the baddest assassin stylists in the world. And there you go. That's all, folks.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.